Drupal project now, and now I have to do the configuration of DDEV. So for the command for that is DDEV config. Once you enter this command, it will ask you some question. So it will ask for the project name. So by default, whatever the folder name it is, it will take as a project name. But if you want to change, you can just type it anything. But for now, I am just keeping it the same. And so the other question it's asking for docroot location. So docroot location is the root folder where your entire files of Drupal will be stored, like composer.json to modules and all those things. So in my case, I will give the docroot location as web. So it will create a web directory. Okay. And so it is asking for the project type. You can and it's also giving you a more lots of option like Drupal 10, 11, 12, Magento, etc. So in our case, it is Drupal 10. So I'll just give Drupal 10 here, and it says that your uh, configuration is been completed and you need to run this command DDEV start. So let's run this command. Hopefully it will start sub container. So it's asking me for the permission. So yeah, let's create it and by pressing yes. Okay, so it will be creating some of the containers here. I'll click allow here and you can see the DDEV containers will be created. I'll show you where it has been created. So basically DDEV is creating some images in our Docker. So very soon you will see lot of containers here, lot of images here. And so containers will be here and images will be here. So you will see lot of more DDEV containers. So let let's wait for the download to complete, and after that we will see. I'll resume it. Friends, as you can see, our Drupal container has been ready to start. So it's a time that we can create our Drupal project also. And our project name was Drupal hyphen project, but inside that you can see there was no such files which we were going to use in our Drupal. So for that we need to install Drupal in our DDEV. So there is a command to do that. So if we the command is DDEV composer create Drupal hyphen recommended project. So composer is it's like a dependency manager inside Drupal. It is most widely used in PHP other frameworks like Symfony and Laravel. So in Drupal also we use composer. So this is the command to create a Drupal project. This is composer create Drupal recommended project, and but we are using inside DDEV, so we need to add DDEV before that command. So let me run that command and it will download the Drupal and its dependency. So you can see all the files like which Drupal will be using, which includes Symfony components, Twig, and Composer components. All those things will be downloaded by Drupal. So at the time of recording, Drupal will by default add Drupal level 11 in your project, but you can just alter this particular command to, by specifying Drupal 10 version here, and it will download the Drupal 10 also. But for now, Drupal 11 is the latest one, so we will be using Drupal 11. And okay, so this command has been created. The command is completed, so let's see what it has downloaded here. If I go to, if I go inside that Drupal project directory, you can see some commands, you can see some files, sorry, which is composer.json log, you know, one folder is there, recipes, vendor, and web. Let's inspect that in our Sublime also. So this is just a normal folder, you can ignore that. So main, um, you can say core of the Drupal is inside your web, and which include the core and the modules. This is the place where we can add custom and country modules, and these are the profiles. We will get to know all of this step by step. This is the theme that we are using, that we will be using. By default, a core theme will be applied, but we can add our custom themes also here. So we will get to know all those things. This is the composer.json, and inside that you can see all the dependencies which will be required by Drupal. And this is the log file. This contains the information about each and every component, modules, libraries we used, which has been logged with the specific version that you can see here. We will get to know about uh, the function of both these files. And for now, this is the folder structure which Drupal create command has generated. And so let's see how to work on those these particular files. And before that, it's very important that the new files has been added. So let's restart our DDEV. So I'll restart using so it will restart all the containers related to the Drupal project. So it will take some time to restart. Let's wait for that. So it will recreate the web container, the DB container, and once all containers are ready to run, it will give us one URL which we can access it in our website, in our browser to see our Drupal site. So as you can see that it says that your project can be reachable at this particular URL. So let's hit this URL in our browser. So let me go here, and yeah, so as you can see that we are able to access our website. At the moment, installation is not completed. We need to do some formalities here, like selecting the languages, the database name which you want to uh, use here. So those things, and we need to actually set here. Those configuration needs to set from this particular page. So in first step, it is asking for the language. I'll keep it English only. And so what type of installation profile you want? So there are three options. First one is the standard. Standard is the installation profile where you will get most commonly used Drupal module and features. For example, views, uh, the basic login, logout, the content types, and other necessary modules will be included in standard. Minimal will be the basic site which with no pre-configured functionality. This is suitable for when you want to create a headless Drupal where nothing front end is required. All things will be developed by yourself only, so you can use that. And the other is the demo. uh, it says the Umami Food Magazine, so it's experimental uh, profile. If you select this, it will create an example side of Food Magazine, from where you can play around and see some of the Drupal capabilities. But for our understanding, as we want to get benefit from both these, uh, you know, core backend functionality, as well as we need some experimental things to learn also. So we will go for the standard one. I'll click standard and save and continue. So it will install it. Okay. So it is asking for some information. So it's asking what will be the site name. I'll just give Drupal Dev Master. What will be the uh, email address? So I'll give my email address, whatever, tanwashing at gmail.com. So it's just a custom email address. You don't need to give your actual email address because it's local site, so you can give whatever you want. So what's so this is you need to create one admin account here. So I'll give the username as admin and need to give the password that you can give any much required password here. So I'll type a strong password. So let me give some strong password. You can change the default time zone also. I'll keep it as it is. Receive an email kind notification. You don't have to. If you want, you can just click it, and I'll just complete the installation here. Okay, so this is how the basic uh, Drupal 11 website looks like. This is your user which you have created, and if you go to edit profile, you will see your profile is there. You can change the password, and you can add your profile picture and time zone and all. So all those things are here, and this is how it looks like. So for example, no content it's available, no blocks is there for now because we have just created. You will get to see how to create blog and all. And but this video is purely based on the backend development task, so that we will do later. And if you want, let me know if you want to know how to create a content, how to create a content type, and all those things. The pure web configuration stuff. If you want to see, let me know. I'll create a separate video. But this playlist is purely dependent on the Drupal backend, where we will create a custom routing and dependency injections, events, and lot of other stuffs. So here is the account for you. If you want to log out, you can just click log out. And if you want to log in, there is one login button. Click that and just add your username and password. Click login. It will log you in. So this is the installation step for you. Let's close this session for now, and we will come up with a new and interesting topic. in the next section. Yeah, till then, bye.